Hi folks, it's Andy. I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is a very quick video to talk to you about the new Shinobu Bogu set from KendoStar. So what's really unique about the Shinobu Bogu set is the actual stitching that we use across the entire Futon. Essentially, it's a new type of hybrid stitch that we've developed, and it's very similar to the guard stitch that's featured on the Vanguard Prime set. Except it's a little bit less extreme. So basically what we have is you've got the three rows of stitching that are quite close together at just a 3mm distance, and then we have a wider gap of about 6mm spacing those rows of three out. So you have three close lines, then a wide gap, and then three more close lines. That wide gap creates this wonderful sort of cushioned effect. Okay, so you get these little cushions across the whole futon, which gives it loads of protection. But the great thing about those three lines of 3mm stitching mean that the futon itself is actually very moldable. Okay, so you can make a really nice shape with this bogu very, very easily. So if you're particularly considering having a very nice appearance, this is a great set to choose. It's an all-purpose set, so you can use it for every occasion, and it's perfect for all levels as well. It's fully orizashi, of course, across the whole thing. So it's nice and lightweight, very quick drying. You've got an IBB Shinobu Men, which is reinforced at the top as well in the strike zones, which again is lightweight but also strong. This is my own personal one, which is why it's got these sort of himo on it. They're a little bit worn, but yeah, it's an absolutely great set. I absolutely love it. Like I say, very, very comfortable, but also protective and very durable as well. That same stitching appears on the Kote Futon, so again you get that nice. It looks cool. It's not, like I say, it's not as extreme as the Vanguard Prime, which of course has massively boosted cushioning and protection, but this is kind of, you know, the Vanguard Prime looks a little bit different to other bogu sets, whereas this one looks a little bit more like a mainstream set while still fitting into the ethos of the KendoStar brand in that it's still comfortable and protective. Of course, with those tighter rows of stitching, it will take a little bit longer to break in than some of our other sets like the Vanguard series, but still, it's very, very comfortable, very, very protective compared to other sets out there on the market. Looking at the Kote, you've got an antibacterial liner, which we pretty much feature on most of our Kote now. Synthetic deerskin palms, these are much better than that micro punch stuff that you see. They last much longer, they dry out perfectly quickly, and they're very comfortable as well. And yeah, you've got the Yoroigata style pattern on the fist here, which gives that sort of movement, and it looks cool. So yeah, really nice set of Kote. So that brings me to the Tare, which is a really interesting part of this bogu. We've actually got the stitching going diagonally on the edges here of the obi, which just help it wrap around your body a little bit easier. Of course, it's all the same hybrid stitch across the whole thing. Nice thick panels here, nice and padded and protective. But thanks to that stitching, they're also really good at holding the shape, so it looks great. Of course, you've got the same orizashi construction, so it's nice and quick drying. It looks cool. Yeah, I mean, it's understated, but still beautiful. And as with all sets in the KendoStar range, it comes with a 50-piece type synthetic do. This comes in black, but you can change the colour, and there's different choices of the mune design as well. The 50-piece type is much better than those kind of plain ones that don't have this 50-piece sort of section. They're much thicker, the 50-piece type. The plain ones are much thinner, they're much less durable, and they're much less protective as well. So you definitely want to be choosing a bogu set that's got a 50-piece type door, and as with the rest of the KendoStar series sets, the Shinobu comes with one already. So that was all about the Shinobu. Absolutely cracking bogu set. I definitely recommend you try it out. It's a completely made to order set, so basically we make everything to your exact sizes and specifications so you can be sure of an absolutely perfect fit. It's really comfortable, it's really protective, and it looks awesome. It's perfect for all levels as well. It's not like a high grade person's bogu or something like that. It's perfectly fine if you are somebody of a higher level, but it's also perfectly fine if you're just starting out in Kendo as well. It does make a good first bogu too. The good thing about it is if you do invest in it as a sort of beginner level Bogu, it will last you quite a long way into your Kendo career. It's not like some of these beginner sets out there that are sort of cheap and nasty and will only get you through the first few months. You will be able to use it for years and years to come. Okay, so go and check it out. It's the Shinobu brand new Bogu set from KendoStar.